Alright guys, this video is about the yellow rope that was tied around my waist on East Palestine. Here's why. This guy, my garage cat. So, let's see what we can do here. Pick up a cat. We set you guys. I don't know if I can do this or not. Let's see if I can get this cat in here. And we're not successful. Hang on. Slam. Down you go. Okay. Hang on, I'm still with you. And here's what we have. Let me flip the camera around. This is how it goes. And I'm zoomed in, as always. I don't want to be zoomed in. Let me flip it around and... There we go. Now I can most efficiently continue my activities and carry a cat. This is my kitty cat from 2015, but he's currently injured a little bit. He's not an old cat, he's just really codependent on his father. So Bookie, you get your very own video. I can walk around with you like this. All is well in the world of cats. It sure is. We can even walk in and say hi to Ma. Walk around the porch a little bit. Deal with Elvis. So that's what the rope is for. Him. I want to say hi to everybody. Tell him what your name is. His name is Rocky, but we call him Bookie. He looks totally cool with everything going on. So yeah. It's a cat's world. I can go around. Usually I put him on my shoulders, but it's hard to do all kinds of different things in the garage with a cat on your shoulders. I even made a cat carrier 9000. Didn't work too well. But as you can see, he's perfectly happy with all the going-ons. Even when there's an Elvis in the background, who's always tormenting. He's currently tormenting a pile of my hair. I got a haircut and he's enjoying the hair pile. I put it out for the birds to make a nest. And he's totally obliterated that entire... Elvis, you want to be on YouTube? Let's flip it around. So I used to have a cat named Story. Elvis. Elvis. Elvis, 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 Elvis. Elvis. Got all kinds of cats. We used to have 24. I think we're down to like 8 now. But he's the star of the show today, and it seems like he's enjoying life. Hanging out with his father. This gives me 2 free hands to do things. I can do stuff. I can even pet my cat while I'm doing stuff, because I have a garage cat. That's what he is. We're just walking around the yard. Yeah. Walking around the yard. Bookie, should we show them our new backyard project? With the chicken coop and the tilapia pond. Hey, what do you think? That's my garage cat. The story behind him is he was born in the woodshed, and they migrated underneath the deck over here, and there's a dog house because we used to have a bunch of dogs. His 3 other siblings were dead. He was still alive, trapped between the cinder block foundation and the doghouse, and he was eating dirt to survive. Mother basically took off. He was eating freaking dirt. He was such a kitten, as far as not being weaned yet, that Mama had to even, Brittany had to do what mother cats do when they lick kittens' bellies. They're actually helping them move their bowels, move their poo along. Brittany had to even, he was so young, he was still being pooed, is what I call it. And we got him a little kitten bottle, gave him food, and then he thought he was a big cat about 4 years ago. And back when we were letting all the cats stay outside all night long, he was old enough to do these kinds of things. But I was bringing him in a lot, and we couldn't find him, and we just kind of said, well, all right then, he'll just be out for the night, graduate to a big cat. And the windows were open in our bedroom, and Elvis, hello, Rosemary. And we heard meowing in the woods. So I came out at like 2 o'clock in the morning with a flashlight. And where's it at? Yes, there it is. I'm going to point at the there's a poplar tree back here, a big tall one. He was up in, trying to get my orientation right. It doesn't matter. He was up in, he was all the way in the almost the top. I think it was my finger pointing. Yeah, that's the tree. That's the one right there. All right, so this is about 2 o'clock in the morning, and he's way up there, and he's young. So I had to get my tree climbers on, and I used this exact rope that I tied on my belt, which was secured to a kitty litter bucket. Flip it around again. And I proceeded to climb the tree to come get him. I got halfway up that tree and he saw me and he jumped to me, but he missed and he fell. I would honestly say it's got to be 30 some feet all the way to the ground down in them woods, and hurt his hip. So he's always had some goofy problems off and on with his hip ever since then. But here lately, he's been having different troubles. I thought he was having troubles because one day I came out of the garage and with my boots on, usually I don't wear boots, well, lately usually, but I stepped on him, stepped on his back leg, and he was limping. We thought he was limping because I did some serious damage and didn't realize it. We thought he would get over it after a couple of weeks. And here lately he's been peeing with a little bit of blood. He's had this urinary tract thing happening to him off and on for quite a while. We're thinking he's got kidney stone. But we shall figure it out, won't we, Bookie? What do you think? We'll go back there and show him the project for the backyard. This is something I got going on that I'm going to do. Go online and use shop for billboards. They're heavy duty tarps. They'll say anything. It could be make America great again or buy a Toyota pickup truck or whatever. They sell them pretty cheap. And I want to delete these two ponds. And I want to dig out. That's an older compost bin. But I want to dig out right along the bamboo. Follow my finger. Along the bamboo. Out to here. And go that way. And back around again. Make something larger. And probably 3 or so feet deep. Okay. That'll be sourced by my gutters, which is existing. This pond gets fed by all the gutters that I could collect, all run out into there. Those come from the gutters on the house. So, if I just dig this out, turn it into a pond, and there is, since the power line came in and the power company subcontracted out to Townsend, a tree clearing company, they cleared out a bunch of trees. There's quite a bit more sunlight back here. This is a pretty decent level area. It used to be Brittany's fairy garden, but what we'll do is I'll put a chicken coop right here, and then I could, with minimal fencing, fence it in and give the chickens access to a lot of woods and some clear, and also give them complete unlimited access to the pond for water and for bugs. And if I do the pond just right, I'll have a shallow end. Maybe they'll get in and bathe once in a while. Hard to tell. But there is lots of good things for them to enjoy back here. And plus we'll have chickens again. We used to have chickens, but not no more. I've got some rigged up power out here. It's just a 10-2. I mean, that's power if I need it for anything. But with that amount of water, again, that size, there's going to have to be some agitation there. So, and then we'll throw tilapia in there and maybe some bluegill. By the way, bluegill's good eating. And this will be kind of a contained zone. A good place where I can throw down a lot of mulch, because I've got plenty of mulch. Way plenty. And it'll be a good area to make use of a space that is not being completely used. The bamboo's purpose was tomato stakes. But now that I'm gardening differently, the bamboo is going to be free to do what it wants. I have 4 patches of bamboo. It's interesting how fast that stuff grows. I should be getting new sprouts like now or soon. But it's walking its way. There's a straggler bamboo all on its own right there. It's probably 30 foot tall. All right, well, enough babbling on that project. That's what I've got. Well, hi, George. Georgie. George. George of the jungle. Watch out for that tree. And Elvis. These cats are like dogs around here. They know their names. So yeah, it would be really fun to make this area usable again. I've got a couple of trees that I have to take out back here. I think it's that one, and that one, because they're casting shadow on the garden in the evening time. I know they will because I checked it out last year and I was monitoring it. So I have trees in the west corner of the property, and I have trees in the east corner of the property. Look, you wanting out? Or are you just still hanging out? Come on, guys. Elvis, George. What are you spraying, George? Seriously? Yeah, you got caught. Stupid cats. Alright, Bookie. You've proven that you like this here scenario going on, but how dependent you are. So that fella that was calling me Jed Clampett, or asking me about Jed Clampett, and his belt he got from Jed Clampett ain't holding up no more. Well, this is what I got to deal with. That's what the rope is for. Over here, I've got a few trees that I have to take out in this area right here. Got them marked, but that will bring morning sunlight in. More sun, the better. Again, it's all about trying to get that morning sun and evening sun, add on about 2.5 more hours of light, and gardens need sun. Alright guys, video's drug on enough. We will catch you later. But to close, Bookie? Bookie. Are you good? Oh, yeah, you're good. We'll see ya. Bye.